We are looking at him admitting that the PS5 Pro was not gifted. He admitted to the Jasper scam and much more. But we start off today looking at financials from JG Win. So we have tips comparison. Remember, this is his WWE Champions money, his fix money. So we have Casino Arc, August 1st through 12th, $3,044. September 1st through 12th, $3,716, and this looks like it's the peak of his tips. October 1st through 12th, $1,823, so we're seeing a dip there. And then November 1st to 12th, $1,022. You know, dudes, that's the liquidity of the business. He needs that, dude. Then he also points this out, July 1st, before the Casino Arc, $1,821. And then year over year for November, so this is November 1st to 12th, 2023, $1,429, which means this month, so far, he's made less tips than last year's November and before the Kino Casino Arc. Then we have this picture from Kat Burnell, and it's DSP and Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator, and we're seeing all the ideas that have failed for DSP, such as gaming, drama, politics, react, and Fat Cat. Then we have this from Banana Jones with some more stats here. So look at the subscribers rank downward trend and look at that slope right there. We got average video views, 994. And according to this, 0.5% of subscribers are actually watching his videos on demand. Engagement, like rate, 3.95, it's in the middle of the road. And then comment rate, 0.73, which it says it's high, but he has 200,000 plus subscribers. Then we have Nerdbrew, who shows off DSP's Throwback channel. My god, look at these views. So we got some 36 minutes ago, 6 views. Then we have some 4 days ago, Mass Effect 6, 100 views. And then down at the bottom, Silent Hill 14, 98 views in 2 weeks. I wonder if this channel will ever get rebranded again. You know what you could do, Phil? You want a good idea? I'm gonna actually give you an idea that you don't deserve. Take DSP Throwbacks and rebrand it. You're probably wondering, what could DSP rebrand this as? You could rebrand this channel as DSP Tries It. So all that food stuff you do, put it on there. All of a sudden, it's all a food channel. And we all know how much you like food, Phil. Then DSP decided to go in Andy's chat and talk to him, just like Derek used to talk to DSP, trying to get his attention, trying to talk to him. And the first message: so now that I have Andy's and everyone's attention, I'm doing a politics stream for the first time ever this week, and I don't want to compete with a casino. Yeah, like you're gonna take their viewers away. So I'll do it the first night they're off this week, but I don't know when that will be. The fact that Phil's ego is so big that he thinks he is now bigger than Kino Casino, that he can pull viewers away if they're both streaming at the same time, is actually laughable, Phil. Then, just like Derek, DSP starts to spam stuff. Anybody know the casino streaming schedule for this week? I was thinking Thursday for DSpolitics, which, by the way, he said he was not going to use that name, just saying. Then he goes on to put this one in chat. Okay, I'll ask this generally then. What day of the upcoming week does everyone think that Kino Casino will not stream? I think Thursday, but I'm not sure. Then get in more Derek-ish. Hey Andy, can we chat for a second? Keep in mind Andy is streaming right now, playing Super Mario World, talking to his audience, and DSP wants a one-on-one with Andy. Then we have Matt that comments on this. Keem contacting him during the streams was unacceptable, but Phil going crazy ex-girlfriend style in Andy's chat is absolutely fine. Sound. Then we have this from Poem Josh. Andy, can you please respond? Andy, when are you streaming next? Can someone tell Andy to tell me when he is streaming next? Hey guys, someone tell Andy I need to know when he's streaming next so I don't steal his audience from him. Andy, please someone tell Andy. Very DERICH-esque. Then we got this one with Phil's wide eyes. Andy, are you still around? I just want to know if you're streaming Thursday. I'm not trying to impose. I'm just being nice and letting you know so I don't steal your audience, which is now my audience. He actually said that, by the way. That line where he says, your audience is now my audience, he said that in chat too. Andy, please get back to me. Andy, please. Guys, I have a political show. And next up we have Lachiro, who does this beautiful, beautiful video. He's starting to do a comedy series on Phil, Kat, Jasper, all that stuff. But we have a clip of one of the first episodes from Familia DSP, where Phil and Kat run into Derek Ip at the store on their day off.
Oh my gosh, Phil, hey, it's me, DERICH.
Who is that, Phil?
No idea. It's probably just a troll. On the count to 3, we ditch. We get out of here, understand?
Phil, over
1,
here. It's me.
2, 3.
Then he also did another episode where Phil finally brings Kat to the zoo. However, things do not go the way they're supposed to. And again, there should be his channel on the screen here, so go check him out. And this is just a small clip. The whole video is on his channel there.
Oh my god, look at the monkeys, Phil. Phil? Phil? Why aren't you paying attention? Why are you on your phone?
Kat, I'm texting my mom. Just relax and look at the animals. Oh my god, Kat. Do you think DoorDash will deliver here?
Then in that episode where they went to the zoo, there was a joke about DSP being very cheap. Kat was asking for popcorn that was $7, and Phil says, no, we're not going to do that, it's $7, and then offers to buy her a slice of cheese for $1. Of course, later on in the video, Phil's mom calls him, giving him shit, but I urge you to go watch the full video, it's hilarious. Then someone decided to ask Phil about popcorn and the slice of cheese, and this is his response.
Someone is referencing a time I went to the zoo and a snack bar? What? Huh? When did I ever go to the zoo and a snack bar and talk about it and reference a slice of cheese and popcorn? I have no idea. You lost me. However, I have received...
Then we open up the pre-stream, and this is the first image we have. You notice the new glasses. And don't worry, they're just for props. They're not gold rewards or nothing. It's whenever he feels like wearing them. Then it was discovered. They are Ray-Ban, and they sell for usually $230. They're on sale now for $184. See, back in the day, he used to spend all his money on collectibles and statues and all this other stuff. Now he's spending on glasses, PS5 Pros, useless shit for his background that makes it look like a cluttered mess, like he's a hoarder. It's amazing how things can change, but stay the same. Then unfortunately, we got a view of his haircut. My god. You just can't look away from it. There's something familiar about this. What exactly is so familiar about this haircut? Oh yeah, it looks like he's a dickhead. Well, he is a dickhead, but he actually has a dick on his head now. Then, DSP talked about his Thanksgiving meal that he's gonna have on stream. And he said that he bought paper plates for Thanksgiving Day to own the trolls. Which, if you think back, every time he's done a meal on camera, or posted a picture, how many times has there been an actual plate there and not a paper plate? Just saying. Then DSP was talking about Kat and what she was playing. And apparently Kat told DSP Planet Coaster 2 is too hard and complex, and that she had to look things up online how to play it. Then we have an update on DSP's merch store. DSP goes off on a story about how people are not getting his merch, and how slammed they are right now, and having difficulty getting orders shipped out. Even though, keep in mind, he does nothing. It's the whole company that does everything. Then immediately ask people to do him a solid and buy merch. Then of course, DSP complaining there's no new games. Every game this year has been shit. This has been a horrible year for games. And David points this out. According to Phil, 2024 was really bad for video games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, dropped. Dragon's Dogma 2, dropped. Stellar Blade, skipped. Black Myth Wukong, rage quit. Metaphor, wage quit. New Zelda, skipped. New Mario, skipped. Tekken 8, dropped for Street Fighter 6, also dropped. He loves video games, by the way. Then we have this from Atlas the Bookkeeper. The Guilt Trip, oh my lord.
Alright, well guys, I guess that's it. let's end the show. I was hopeful, but I guess not. I guess this will be the end of the streak. We're throwing in the towel. This is it. I give up. I throw in the towel now. Here's my towel. I give up. I wave the flag. 59 streams, all for naught. We end the streak today. You could only raise $27 on the podcast, so I give up. It's over. It's completely over. All right? All right. Let's get set up for the show. The react show, that is. Oh, hold on.
Then people were talking about his political show and asked him if he's going to talk about past presidents and policies and how they were in office and their changing thoughts in the country. And DSP said he only knows about presidents who have been in office while he was alive. He said he's not a presidential scholar. It's almost as if they taught this in schools. Now keep in mind too, when he did his stream about President Trump being shot, he had a quote where he said he remembers when Reagan was shot and how he had to go through it. And then someone pointed out that he was actually born after Reagan got shot. And he said, oh, I guess I don't know what it feels like then. The guy will lie about anything and everything. Get ready for DSpolitics. Then we have this delusional rant from DSP about being a LOLCOW and how the detractors are actually LOLCOWs and he's over it. He used to be one of the biggest ones, but not anymore. Everybody loves him. He's having his resurgence, dude.
Lady Charisma says, I'll admit, from 2016 to 18, I was actually a detractor of yours, but I got into university and I started to see how dumb my internet shit-stirring was. Again, those of you who watch a restreamer right now, there's probably thousands of you, right? I'm not kidding. Like, I have legit viewers. I currently have 279 on YouTube, and I have like 30-something on Kick, right? So I have about 300 viewers live for my podcast right now. I probably have 1,000 people watching me on restreams, various restreams, right? And you're all my viewers. As much as you want to admit it or not, you're all my viewers. And the person you're watching restream me is the LOLCOW. Get it? They are. What's happened to a lot of people over the years is exactly what happened to me. In the 2000s, I was an internet troll. I trolled the shit out of people in the Street Fighter community because I was young, I was dumb, I was immature, and I got laughs out of it. You know, oh, give me the lols, get it? LOLCOW, right? I essentially was trolling people like LOLCOWs in the Street Fighter community. Like, that's what I was doing before they were ever called LOLCOWs, all right? And then what happened was, as I continued to get older in the 2000s, probably around 2005, 2006, I started to actually, like, do good in competitive Street Fighter. And as I did, I realized I enjoyed being nice to people and being cool with people and traveling the country and meeting people and hanging out and having fun gameplay and rivalries and organizing tournaments and doing constructive things with my time way more than I enjoyed just ripping people assholes on the internet. It took a while. It took like maybe 7 years for this to hit me, but it did. And I grew up and I matured. And by the end of my competitive Street Fighter run, I had completely thrown away any of that kind of negative, toxic behavior on the internet. And instead, I became a constructive force in Street Fighter for the end of my run. And it was a very different time that I actually cherish and I kind of miss because there was nice people I met from all over the country, gave me opportunity to spend time with people and not just be in heated rivalries, talking shit and being a dickhead, you know? And it's cool because every once in a while, to go back and maybe talk with people from that time period is very nice to reminisce, right? I feel like people who are my detractors today, or maybe you watch a restreamer detractor, you're going to get there someday. You're going to realize after a while that the shtick is boring, especially this year. Like, I'll admit, in previous years, I would make the same mistakes over and over, right? You had the WWE Champions thing. You had the fucking always begging for money. You had all this shit going on. If you haven't noticed, it's all over, right? It is. It's done. It's done with. It's not going to happen again. The support is to a level where I don't have to worry about that shit anymore, right? The Champions thing is gone. There's no other skeletons hiding in the fucking closet. It's all done. So now I'm going to move forward positively. Even people out there who used to shit on me are saying, yeah, Phil just basically isn't really a LOLCOW anymore because there's nothing to laugh at. Like, he's not giving people what they want. So he's just being a small-time content creator with his audience, and that's, you know, good on him. That's all I ever wanted anyway. I'm not going to feed the trolls anymore because there's no point. The things that they're trying to make into big deals don't exist. They're literally just making shit up now because they think that, like, how did Phil register to vote? Who cares? It's my right to register however I want. It's not LOLCOW content. You're a fucking idiot. That's what I mean. But that's the straws they're grasping at to have content now. So, listen. I have absolutely no ill will towards anyone out there who's been watching the tractor shit. Really, I don't. And if you ever want to come by and actually check out the real content, the real streams, it's an open door policy. You're always welcome here. You know, be a part of the positive side of things instead of the people who just want to sit there dumping ass on people all day, right? Johnny5 in Quick just says, literally they're making 10 to 20 minute videos on you not wanting to play Stellar Blade. That's all they have now. There's nothing left. The LOLCOW days are over and they ain't coming back, man. They're not. So just deal. They can't deal with it. I say just deal with it, but they can't. Like, they cannot understand that I've become a normal creator now. They just can't handle it. You know? The choices I have made in the last few years, as bad as they seem, all have led to this moment. You have to understand. Me not going on the LOLCOW podcast. Me actually handling the Side-Scrollers interview the way that I did. Me not doing the Mike Plum documentary. Me branching out and changing for the better in various different ways, right? Actually improving my setup, doing different kinds of content, branching out with the guys from Kino Casino, doing interviews. All these things have led to this, and this is like probably best case scenario for me at this point. It's certainly not ideal, but it's best case scenario. I'm happy. And the point they'll say, oh, this is Phil's cope. There's no cope. I'm happy. Don't you get it? Things are better now, and I'm happy. You can't ruin that. We're good. It's over. The days of sadness and feeling like depression and fucked up stuff because I can't make ends meet and people keep ruining my opportunities, they're over. Those days are done. I'm happy now. So, there's nothing to cope about. You're the ones coping. You're the ones trying to justify and say things every day. Oh, no, Phil's making it up. Phil's not happy. Phil's got a bad personal life. Phil's got this. Phil is really good. Like, Kino, as they say. Not you, though. You're the ones who are sitting there watching some fucking idiot with 500 viewers, right? Restream me, making lame jokes like a fucking high schooler, right? Like some schoolyard bully. And you're like, laughing at it. You think it's funny. There's nothing funny. You're a loser. You're wasting your life away. You could just not watch me at all if you don't like me. Or you could actually give the content a shot. Because to be quite frank, you obviously like me if you're watching that much of me. If you're watching all the restreamer shit, if you're watching these terrible videos on YouTube about me, you like me. And you got to deal with it. You do. Because you wouldn't watch this much of me if you didn't like me. Okay? So come and watch the real stuff. Give it a shot. Hang out with the nice people in chat. Have a good time with me. That's going to be ultimately way more productive in your life than sitting there on some dumb restreamer. Who, by the way, the only reason they're doing it is because you're dumb and you're giving them attention and money to do it. The moment that disappears, they would not be there anymore. You notice Duty Streams is demonetized, but he's still begging, oh, okay, please support. He still wants support. Because he's doing it for the money. Not doing it because it's fun or he has a bone to pick with me, a moral stand. He's just doing it for the money. Or else he would be like, oh, I'll just do it for free forever. Not doing that, is he? These other people are monetizing their content. They're taking donations. They're doing, of course they are. They're grifters. Get it? They're not doing content they like. They're doing content that prints the bills. They're getting the bag and you're dumb. You're feeding them. You gave money to Cog, for God's sakes. Cog. His name is actually Clog. He clogs the internet toilets. Get it? And you gave the man money. Wow. That's tremendous. Anyway. So I'm done with that. We're good. We're having a good time, right, guys? All right.
It's quite weird how he says, Duty is demonetized, but he's begging for money, so he does it for the money. So, let me get this straight. His channel's demonetized, but he's doing it for the money. And also, I've never heard Duty beg for money. I think you're thinking about yourself there, Phil. Then DSP talked about his day off. Him and Kat went to Costco, and he needed stamps. So he just grabbed a bunch, put them in his cart, paid for them, noticed it was a higher total, didn't say anything, and then looked at his receipt later. It turns out he bought $70 of stamps. Eventually, DSP will tell on himself about things he's done, things he's said, and today is no different, as now he reveals that Jasper 2K was a scam all along.
That's true. Fed Rogers says, don't forget these idiots got scammed by Super Crazy. Can you believe that you guys, these detractors, gave money to Super Crazy? You gave money to a person whose name is Super Crazy. The name itself wasn't a giveaway. $3K scammed. Congrats. You can even argue, well, Phil only scammed $1K for his cat. You dunces paid $3K.
And what DSP means there by the 1K scam is that he made a deal with Planet Jeff, where Planet Jeff was going to donate $1,000, but he told them to hold off so he could see if other people donate as well. Because the whole thing was, he was doing this whole event where if you give me $1,000, I will reveal something positive that happened recently. So Jeff went, okay, I'll give you $1,000. Oh, hold on, Jeff, hold on. Let's wait till other people donate and hit the goal of 1,000. Then you give me your 1,000 so I can get 2,000 there. Then we talked about in the last video how he called people pussies for not being interviewed by him. Well, one of those people is Boogie, and he put this out. I'm still willing to be on his show, but he has to work with me on when, because I'm pretty busy. But please, Phil, I'm down. I can't generally plan too far in advance though, but I'm down. Let's talk. Baby got his bottle, his goals were hit, he got his food. This was the reward. Look at these pictures. Look at these pictures. I mean, what kind of reward is this? What an amazing reward. Or how about this? Angry man hurts his teeth, hurts his body while he eats food. Amazing. Look at Caveman over here just eating all this food up. Then we also got these gems from Banana Jones. Just what the hell is going on? And look at the state of his teeth right here. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It looks like those fish people out of Call of Cthulhu. Then apparently there was some confusion about what the food tastes like. And only DSP can confuse these things.
Sorry, I hate it when someone gets stuck in my tooth like that. It was like gummy in a way. And there's a potato. No. That was a pineapple. I don't know what the leafy vegetable is. I couldn't figure it out. Maybe spinach. You're right. The vegetable might have been spinach. It was hard to tell. It's also not very bright in this room right now.
Wow, the leafy vegetable was spinach. Wow, what a great discovery there, DSP. Then Phil goes on to say, Asian people eat the entire shrimp. Head, shell, tail, and all. Eat it, crunch it. His wife saw it, therefore, it must be true.
Question for everyone. When you eat shrimp like that, do you eat the tail? Some people eat the tails. I think it's very, very prominent in Asian culture to eat the whole thing, tail and all. But like, I don't find the tail good. Yeah, it's weird out here where there's a lot of Asian cuisine in restaurants, and some of them you'll order a thing of shrimp. They'll give you the whole thing, completely with the shell, head, and everything on, and people just eat it. And my wife said she's seen people just eat the whole thing, put it right in their mouth, eat it, crunch it. They're like that. They don't think nothing of it. Like, oh, it's fine. That's just expected.
Okay, so let's look at Mr. Views. I don't want Mr. Views. Let's see his views. Let's see, Kick. 9 viewers. Amazing. Just amazing. That's working out so well for you, Phil. Then we see his total 2.5k followers. But how many do you think he has on another stream? Out of the 2.5k viewers, he had 29 viewers. You're getting right up there for verification there, Phil. Now we get to Life is Strange. And despite DSP playing all the other Life is Strange, despite the game being about lesbians falling in love and kissing each other, and proclaiming their love for each other, and sacrificing a town for each other, DSP is upset that there's so much cringe and lesbian stuff in it. But it goes further than that for DSP. He's so prude, he got flustered by lesbians on screen. All of these people have therapists on speed dial, according to Phil.
Guys, you never saw me here. I never was here, all right? You never saw me. I'm going incognito. Can I go incognito mode for my own stream?
That was the wildest show I have ever seen.
Oh, are we done? Oh, finally?
Like talked about.
Okay, I can take my
Told you it'd be
sunglasses
worth
off
it.
now. I think I'll come out of protection
And you're walking away with.
here. To think, I could have stayed home and watched a TV show or played a video game instead of going on this great date.
Doing it again. The therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
Of course she has a therapist. I mean, all these people do, right? Of course. Therapist probably on speed dial. You probably have your therapist moved in your spare room, right? That's great.
Then he got to another point where he had to choose smash or pass. We have Theo, DSP, should I smash or pass this dude? Chat, yes. DSP, okay, LOL, never mind, no. Nice telltale choice, DSP. And let's be honest here, he would have smashed that if that was John Rambo. And Prude-side Phil came out yet again to attack the writers for having all the cringe lesbianism in it. And he says it's about the story, not all that garbage.
Here's the deal. So far, Life is Strange Double Exposure has actually been pretty good except for half an hour. Yesterday, there was a half an hour of the game. And that half an hour turned it into a bisexual dating simulator. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being bisexual. And I'm not saying that there's anything with the game being a dating simulator. Except that this game isn't supposed to be a bisexual dating simulator. It's supposed to be you solving a murder mystery and using powers to go between dimensions. And they decided to interject 30 minutes of crap into the game because they thought, oh, this will be culturally relevant. And it's stupid, okay? For anyone who even enjoyed the first Life is Strange, there was some of that too. Remember when Max and Chloe were in each other's bedrooms flirting and shit like that? But you can laugh at it. In this case, they're actually making you, for 30 minutes, pick smash or pass every character in the game. And it's male and female, okay?
Then we get to Call of Duty. It's been an absolute disaster this year more than any other year. And someone sends him a message and he wants to play with him. He wants DSP to carry him in game. And DSP goes on to say, I'm better than you. You're going to hold me down.
Beaver Bother says, I have the game loaded up. How do you carry me? You don't. There's no way you could possibly carry me. I'm infinitely better than you. And I'm not going to allow you to drag me down tonight. I'm sorry, Beaver Bother. Okay.
Bravo,
Well, we won. I had a negative kill death ratio.
There's no way you could possibly carry me. I'm infinitely better than you. I'm not going to allow you to drag me down tonight. I'm sorry, Beaver.
And as you're seeing throughout the video, through other videos, the kick side support is starting to drain. It's starting to get empty. It's starting to slow down. And DSP is used to this lifestyle. Ever since Kino Casino came to his life, he refuses to let support drop. And when that happens, the bag demons come out. We have Gout Gout. Kick is quiet. Someone send me money or the streak will end.
Oh, it's on. Kick is really quiet tonight. Kick viewers, I don't know why you guys aren't talking on Kick. On YouTube, people are talking at least.
Got their marksman. Let's push.
Hope you guys are enjoying on the YouTube side, guys. But guys, we're running out of time. We only got about half an hour left. And we're not looking good. I mean, I haven't even hit 50 bucks tonight. So what's going on? What is going on? Can we get some support? So I can stop talking about it and just focus on the game. That'd be great.
Yeah, you heard him. Give him money so he doesn't have to beg you. What a great streamer right there. By the way, the last, I want to say 5 streams, at the very end, it's been Adam, Dragon Ball Z, whatever the fuck his name is, 90s man, coming in, $100, boom, goal hit, and all of a sudden Cocky Side Phil comes out. Then we have Dragon. DSP rage quit more than usual this evening.
The funny part is, so I'm playing like shit, but because we won the match, skill-based matchmaking kicked in, and now I'm in a shitty, laggy match.
Domination. Go time. Capture the objective. Take a beat.
I jumped out.
Bravo is on. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Taking A. Bravo lost.
Wait, these morons never took C?
C.
Yo, no one ever took C. How the fuck are we supposed to win? We never had an objective. My team is so dumb.
Locking it down. Keep them off. Charlie locked down.
He's just spraying through the
Hostile
staircase
UAV
and insta-kills me. This
overhead.
game is terrible, dude. Fuck this game. Fucking stupid piece of shit. Yeah, we'll try one more. If it does it again, I'm just gonna go play regular matches. There's no point. I'm not gonna play Nuketown with lag. It's impossible. It's the worst map for the handgun. Like, everything is mid to long range. You're almost never close range on this map. See? I might as well just quit now. I'm not gonna get a single kill on this fucking map. Okay. Wasting my time. Let's get to another match. Seriously, there's no point. I'm not gonna get a single kill. Everyone's just gonna sit there with mid to long range, you know, kissing my ass.
Bravo.
They literally spawned with me standing in front of them. What a great game, huh? They literally spawned and got a free kill.
Lost B.
Amazing gameplay.
Taking B.
I don't even want to play this one anymore. I just want to start over. It's a waste of time. I really don't want to fucking waste time on it.
Then apparently King Duke has a death counter on Phil's Black Ops 6 multiplayer games, and he's almost up to 2,000 deaths already. Then we have this from the chat from Hamburger. Bro, I swear your COD streams are just 90% complaining, 10% talking about money / contributions. Also, the campaign was insanely good. You're just trash. Then we have Poem Josh. How to achieve a successful business. And we see Iron Chef Sakai Real. Yeah, I might have to bail you out today. And then wagers were in effect. And this was from Iron Chef Sakai. So you know, he's good for the money, right? We have Trigger Point. Paybig offers to pay him if he makes no excuses during the match. Makes excuse within the first 5 seconds.
Sure, I'll accept the no excuses wager, Iron Chef Sakai. I will. I'll accept it.
Team deathmatch.
Here we go.
Pacify the AO.
Deathmatch. Okay. Okay.
Giving up the
Ouch.
lead.
Looked through the grenade one way and they were coming from the other way. No good. Where are they? Here? Yep, they didn't die. I did. They didn't die to the impact grenade. I died instantly to their grenade. No, give me revenge. Give me a kill.
Then we have Frawny. The no excuses for death wager was amazing. You can tell Phil the sky is blue, and he say it's green just to prevent detractors from making a factual observation. This is your base king. So, Kino. So fun to watch and interact with. Then we see his kick chat. Hair, I mean you are complaining. Iron Chef Sakai, someone back me up, not. Hair, you are complaining about complaining as we speak. We have Slat, made an excuse to your deaths. Then Iron Chef Sakai, I think you failed already. Then goes on to say, I gotta look up excuses in the dictionary again. And then game after game, Iron Chef Sakai kept saying, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance. You can't make any excuses no matter what for deaths, and I'll pay your wager. And over, more excuses came out, and DSP said, I'm not making excuses for my deaths. All I do is point out a factual observation and explain why I'm dying. And of course, Chef was pushing back, him and Ren actually. And DSP was fed up. He said, tip if you want, but don't fuck me around with wagers. Then we get to the PS5 Pro, where he admits, nobody donated it, he bought it himself. But before we get to that, we have this throwback here. And in this video, DSP's going to explain what kind of person will buy the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Excited. Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to buy my PS5 Pro. They're all morons. And they all have money. Morons with money. And they spend it stupidly, and it skews the industry in a bad direction. What should happen is, no one buys the PS5 Pro. It tanks. And then Sony says, oh, fuck. Maybe now we actually have to have people make good games instead of focusing on tons of hardware no one needs. Well, I get the PS5 Pro. Well, it's a good question, Jade Vinzil. Now that I have the capability to actually see the higher fidelity video and refresh rates, will I get a PS5 Pro? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think it's going to benefit the streams at this point, but it could benefit me to see better visual fidelity. I guess I'd have to think about it, but man, you know what's going to happen. That thing is going to be such in demand, you're not going to be able to get it. It's going to be pre-ordered and then oversold and fucking sold on eBay and shit. It's not going to be something you could just get. You know what I mean? If it were something you could just get, then I would definitely consider it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, you know? I don't think so.
Then we have this from Duty. DSP admits he bought the PS5 Pro. No one donated it. Oops.
Your 40 frames, and you play them, and listen, they look nice, but like, why do I want to play it? I just spent $700 on a new console. I don't want to play games at 30 frames per second.
Then on the night stream, he claims he never said he bought the PS5 Pro.
From Beaver Bother. I did not say I bought the PS5 Pro, Beaver Bother. I think that you are mishearing or hearing what you want to hear. I did not buy the PS5 Pro. So, a fan donated it to me.
Then, after that, DSP coping over getting caught lying about the PS5 Pro now says, what if I bought it?
So just the actual criticism that, oh, Phil spent that money, doesn't make sense. It's my money. I earned money making content. You guys crowdfunded it, and I used that money to reinvest into the business. Why would that be a bad thing? That'd be the same thing saying, oh, he spent money on this frame. He spent money on this sign. He spent money on this soundproofing foam. He spent money. What are you talking about? It's not a criticism.
Funny thing, he said, oh, spent money on the soundproofing. However, originally he said it was donated by a fan. Another lie within a lie. Then we get the big reveal of the PS5 Pro in a way that only DSP can do. And we have Meowblock. This guy is 42 years old, acting like this, and apparently I'm not supposed to laugh at this.
Big reveal. Whoa! 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 It's almost like it's a PlayStation 5, but professional. Wow! Extreme close-up! Whoa, dudes! Whoa, dudes! Oh, I hit the mic. Whoa, dudes! Extreme PS5 Pro close-up, dudes!
Then one of the games he wanted to play with the PS5 Pro was Bloodborne. So he decided to start playing it, and it did not go the way he thought it would. Trigger point, this is how you don't play Bloodborne 2024, shaping up nicely.
I can't control my character! Okay, dude, unbelievable! I can't control the character. This is fucking stupid shit and it's pissing me the fuck off because I'm about to be out of time. Dumb fucking game. Ignores its own rules. I parried him. Oh, ignore the parry. Decided this time the parry won't have any effect. Why? Why does he get instant super armor whenever he wants that I can't hit through?
Then we have a quote from DSP. Okay guys, I'm gonna fight the boss now, and when I'm done, I expect the coffers to be filled. I swear this LARP is making him more brain dead. Then we have more footage of DSP absolutely sucking ass in Bloodborne.
God, good shit. I have defeated the first boss on the first try. Shower me with gifts. Fill the king's coffers and shower me with gifts. one-shot the first optional boss. You don't even have to fight that guy, right? That's an optional boss, I believe.
Then one of the special things about watching a DSP Soulsborne experience is the death counter. To see how high it'll get, to laugh at it, make fun of it. And DSP's ego took over. DSP has banned all death counters for life on Souls games because they fucking suck. They're only for trolls to laugh at me and pretend like I suck at games. Oh, trust me DSP, we don't have to pretend you suck at games. Then, just like pre-Kino, one of the big things to laugh at was how his whales and dolphins would edge him and wait till the last second to donate and hit the goal. And guess what? They're doing it again, dudes. And people in the chats are egging them on. Clyde Baxter, let's pray for a Hail Mary. Bishop, guys, he can't pay his bills. Help him. I think everyone's anticipating the usual last minute flood of support. Adam DBZ usually comes in at the last minute. I'm sure he'll save the streak. He wants Stellar Blade. Then we have Trigger Point. This is why Phil will always be a LOLCOW.
Safe spot. I gotta split the part. Hope you guys have enjoyed the first hour of my return to Bloodborne, and much more coming. Alright, so guys, I have to pee. If you don't mind, I'm gonna use the restroom and then I'll come back for another hour. Guys, it sure would be great when I come back, I could be showered with support. That would be amazing. If I come back and the king's coffers are filled and I could just play and enjoy the second half of the night instead of having to talk about it, I would really appreciate that. I will be right back.
Guys, it's happening. It's for real. Tonight, Thursday night, DSpolitics pilot show. What a disaster this is going to be. And we have DSP Historical Society. Is it happening? Are we actually going to get a DSP politics show? This is one of the greatest days in detractor history.
With me, I already have a successful business. Right? I'm not failing. I'm not trying to bring something back and it's failing, so now I have to run towards this topic and banking everything on it. That's not my case at all. I'm kind of the actual opposite, right? Where I already have success. But now people are asking me as I grow up and I get older and more mature to delve into other kinds of content. I've tried reacting. Now I'm trying political. We're trying different things. And we're going to see what works and what doesn't. It doesn't have to work, but if it does, I'd be happy to now be known as not only a podcaster and a gameplay streamer, but also having a successful political show. I'd be happy for that.
Then we have DSpolitics Propaganda, and it looks like Jade is the new editor. So there's Phil, DSpolitics live on Kick, starting a new era of content. The is how you do govern. Thanks Jade, I appreciate that. Then we have Gout Gout. DSP finally figures out the typo and needs someone to fix it for him.
Is the spelling mistake on purpose? This how you do govern? What? Let me see. The is how you do govern. I didn't even notice that. I guess we gotta fix that. The is how you do govern. I think we're supposed to say this is how you do govern, not the is how you do govern. I think they screwed it up. So I'm gonna have someone do a typo fix on that. Anyway. So
in the last video, we talked about how his political clips will be on DSP Reacts. Even though he didn't want his political stuff on YouTube in case he got in trouble, but he's taking the clips from Kickstream and put them on YouTube. Well, people are wondering, okay, so since you're getting rid of DSP versus the internet, are you going to get rid of the submission level? And DSP's response was even more confusing. So now, if you become a member on DSP Reacts at the submission level, you can now submit political videos for him to react to on Kick, which he then takes those clips of that and puts it on DSP Reacts. Make it make sense, Phil. And then we have our friend Hamburger. If you're doing politics, then you should keep up with politics every day. That's the only way to do it without seeming like you're pandering / being lazy. Oh, but DSP has a plan for this. You ready for his grand plan, his master plan of everything? Phil's idea for his political show is to watch other people's content, then come to a conclusion of those videos because he's not well versed in political stuff. So just like DSP versus the internet. Then someone asked him, are you going to talk about trans issues? And DSP says he doesn't know about trans stuff. He needs to look into it and study up on it. Then the first 3 topics of DSpolitics has been announced. The first one is why the Democrats lost the election. And he's probably going to say something like, oh, more people voted for Republicans, Harris looked like a robot, and inflation/prices going up. Then the second topic is about all those hate messages being sent to black people, about being put back on the plantations. And I guarantee you, DSP's gonna say, at least those are not as mean as the trolls who slander me. And then the third one was about local charity in Washington saying how they want more diverse food for the food banks. And he's probably gonna say, who cares, just take the food and shut up. And that being said, put this out. Philip said he will react to this on DSpolitics. Philip saw culturally diverse and thought he could get a baby man rage segment out of it. In reality, they say, if you are wondering what to donate, we recommend healthy stuff and not just turkey. Then we have this message in chat. At DSPGAMING, where do we nominate topics for DSpolitics? Sarah McBride being the first transgender member of Congress is a good topic. Yeah, I can't wait for all the slurs that DSP is going to say about that. It's going to be a train wreck. DSpolitics, he thinks everything's going to be fine because he does it on Kick. It's almost like there's a dome over there and nobody can know what's going on in there, so it's not going to affect his YouTube stuff. But if he says something outrageous or racist or sexist, he could get in trouble still with YouTube because they have the off-platform morality clause that could get him in trouble. And then him putting political stuff from this Kick stream on YouTube, that could get him in trouble too, depending on what's in there. It's going to alienate at least half your audience, because no matter what you talk about, whether it be religion or politics, and you take a stand, which he's probably going to fence it, half of your audience is probably not going to agree with you. So if you're already running out of whales and dolphins, remember this is how you lost 1 Minute Man because of political stuff. Man, you're going to be down to the bottom of the barrels. Better hope Darkside Pimp and Adam can really make up the difference, dude. Can you imagine too, with the transgender issue, OIC gets so offended they walk away? That would be chef's kiss if he loses OIC because of a political show. I don't think it'll happen. OIC is in love with him, wants to do dirty nasty stuff to him. But anyways guys, if you like that, click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards, and as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.